It's number 40.
Is it? Really?
Welcome to episode number 40 of the Halfway to Middle Age
That
podcast.
just doesn't even sound correct. 40.
I think I'm right. I think I'm
shit.
questioning it. It's this fucking camera's shit.
Alright.
We're back in?
We're back
there
in.
It is. The camera's not shit, and the camera, in fact, is a quality unit. So, this is episode 40 of the Halfway to Middle Age podcast. Uncle Vernmo, this dickweed over here.
I'm J-Bone. I think everybody who watches knows it by now.
Yeah, well, you know what? This camera's fucked. This camera's a piece of fuck it. Everybody knows. Okay, we're back in, and it's fine. What is the problem with it, though? Seriously.
I don't really know. Probably a bad connection somewhere in the works.
There's a bad... Is that technical talk? There's
I don't know.
Bad connection somewhere in the works.
Somewhere in that bullshit.
You dirty little whore. Alright, so we're back in here. So, anyway, I want to bring something up first and foremost for this camera fuck cuts again. I asked you earlier if you heard about Kanye. You said you didn't.
I have no.
So Kanye, what the fuck's going on over there? So, this fucking camera. So Kanye comes out and says, for like 8 years when he was younger, he would look at old magazines of his mother's, and him and his male cousin would act it out, and he was blowing his cousin for 8 years.
I need to...
Yeah, process it. I can't do this the whole time with the camera going on and off. Can't do it. I'm trying to do it. I can't do it.
Why did he make this public?
At 46.
Yeah.
47.
Why do you... At what point do you go, I need to tell people?
You need to just take it to the grave at that point.
Yeah. That's...
The camera's shit. Camera shit. Should we pause and come back? Try to figure out what's going on with the old connection?
We could.
Alright. We'll put that. I really hope that's not it.
No, we're going.
There's a lot of problems. What the fuck has happened? What happened there?
Maybe you're kicking something with the wires.
I'm not kicking anything.
Well, stop kicking.
No, there's a wire. There's a wire. There's a wire. I did it. It's me. Alright, so yeah, so he... Oh, you son of a bitch. There's something wrong. It ain't gonna work.
I don't know what
It's
else
not
to
gonna
do
work.
here.
There's nothing else we can do. Camera's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. Alright, so it seems to be every 30 seconds. Let me speed up what I had to say. Kanye West was blowing his cousin, who also just got... Well, I know just got... Okay, but anyway, he...
Welcome back to the fastest episode of Halfway to Middle Age.
But can they still see us?
No.
Or we're out?
They
We're
can hear
back
us.
in? They can hear it.
They can hear it, but they can't see it.
Alright. That's better than nothing. You know, you're getting this fucking chick for free, you son of a bitch. What the fuck is happening? Why will this not work for us right now?
I don't know, but it might be one of the most entertaining things I've ever watched.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's on a fucking real 15-second timer, though. Anyway, he was blowing his cousin, and he seemed to like it because he did it for 8 years. And fuck! Okay, this is ridiculous now. It's never done this before. It must be the port. Hold on. I'm going to pause it again.
Always got
Alright, we're back.
little
Hopefully.
technical difficulties. This
All
guy's
right.
showing his real age. He just blew into the port like it was a fucking game for the N64 that you had to try to bring back to life.
That was...
Please, God, let me play Duck Hunter.
Duck Hunter. That shows your fucking age, dickhead. Because it's Duck Hunt. And when you said N64, it's just a regular fucking N. No, wait, not just that. It's not just the N. It's...
Sparky's cousin's back.
It's not just the N. It's the N.
Look over there.
Yes. Alright. I don't know what's happening with the connection here, but it's unfucking believable. Anybody that's still with us, you're in the... Oh, you son of a bitch.
We're back once again.
We're back once again. I'm really sorry about that. I don't understand what the fuck's going on with this thing. But anyway, so he was blowing his cousin for 8 years. That's not something you do accidentally. 8 years.
You don't do it accidentally. You don't do it for 8 years, and you sure as shit don't tell the public about it at 40-something years
This
old.
is unbelievable. This is a workspace that I can't fucking be around and be fucking involved with. Because if this fucking thing shuts off one more time, I'm gonna fire this computer across the fucking room. You could bet on that.
Sounds like
I'm
a
not
bad
gonna do it.
financial decision.
I'm not gonna do that. Mm-hmm.
You're legally required to throw it.
What's going on now? It won't even play. Recording
You
resume.
still have to hit start camera.
Oh, having issues? There's a button that says having issues. Yes, we're having fucking issues. Let's hit it. Oh, that did a lot.
Not only did it cut the having issues.
Let me hit the start cam button. So we're back.
We've been back.
We're back. Listen, we're gonna have to just keep shooting and then hitting the start cam button over and over and over
Just
again.
stay right here.
God damn,
Stay right
Casey,
there.
you had to fucking
Just
touch
stay
it.
right there.
Alright. Anyway, so that was a pretty disturbing piece of news.
No, that's
might I
actually the
say.
most insane thing I've ever heard in my entire
Why is
life.
it every musician I really, really like their music? They're fucking absolutely insane. I love Michael Jackson to death.
To be fair, Kanye was insane before you liked his music.
He was insane probably out of the womb, I guess, but I did like his fucking music a lot.
I
still
think
do.
he's rather overrated, but that's just my opinion.
That's one man's opinion.
I think Drake
You
is
are
really
insane.
overrated. I don't even know why he's in the conversation. He's not a rapper. He's like a pop artist. I don't know why.
He's a good-looking fucking pop artist. That's what he is.
Okay, yeah. He's not a rapper, though. He's not. How are you classifying as the greatest rapper
And
of
I've
all
seen
time?
his schlong. I don't know if
I think millions of people saw his wiener.
it's a big wiener.
You got to be proud of that.
If I had a wiener that
I would have
big,
posted that.
show
I would have posted that too.
If I had a wiener that big, it'd be on this table right now. It'd be part of the show. You.
Well, I can thank God that it's small.
Yeah. I like to look at it as medium, but I guess small is a way to go with it.
I mean, if we're talking about recent news, I think we can't escape over. Can I try that one more time? We can't graze over the fact that the Pope died the day after Easter.
Wow.
Isn't that? Now we lost the camera
on the fucking camera. This is unprofessional. This is unbelievable, and this is unacceptable. This is the three uns. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I don't want to be any fucking part of this thing.
You sound
we're
so
back.
nice.
You fucker. This is crazy. Alright, we're back. So anyway, the Pope dies 421, right after 420. All the parodies and memes about Snoop Dogg and Easter and 420 and smoking weed. And then
My prom was on 420, and they actually bumped up Chaperone because they figured everyone would be high as shit.
I haven't been high in a long time. I was actually talking to somebody the other day saying, I kind of wish I liked weed over alcohol.
It's much better. Everything about it.
I wish that cocaine wasn't so debilitating. I've said it a million times, but I mean,
I'll say forever that I want to know what it feels like.
If that was not like crazy frowned upon and it was going to kill me and I might overdose on it, I'd bump a rail in the morning, get myself ready for the fucking day. Fuck the coffee. You know what I mean?
I bet it works better than coffee. No, but nobody tries. Like, you don't just have one line of Coke and then you're done. Everyone always ends up doing a couple of times.
Well, nobody has one beer and stops, or one shot and stops, or one joint. You know what I mean? Everything fucking, that's the way it goes. If you like it, you keep doing it.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I like cocaine too much.
I would like cocaine. I think I'd like cocaine. I like Sudafed. I don't know. Would I take
what's
sleeping
Sudafed?
pill? Would I take sleeping medicine? This fucking camera's 15-second delay. It's unbelievable.
It's not even. What the fuck here?
Alright, we're gonna pause you for a second. You're not even gonna know it. You're not even gonna fucking know it. Alright, we're back. This fucking camera's gonna keep cutting out, so I'm gonna keep trying to stay on top of it. There's nothing I can really do. If you blow a guy, it's not an accident if it's 8 months.
Now we're on FaceTime.
Alright, fucking get in this motherfucker. Just do it. Just fucking do it. It doesn't make a fucking difference. There's nobody watching anyway. So, you know what? Crust could be wiped right off the face of the fucking earth. Right off the map, too. This seat's low as shit.
All crust or pizza crust?
Pizza crust.
Oh, okay.
And now we're fucking paused. Nope, we're back in. Damn. We're really matching a little bit with the shirts, at least.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't realize that.
We look like we planned this fucking thing. Anyway,
Little
so
do you know, not a single podcast. Not a single podcast has ever been planned.
No. And we're positive. This is the worst production in the history of fucking podcast. I'll tell you that right now.
Fuck you.
Anyway, this episode is brought to you by Michelob Ultra. I heard from a very good brewer the other day that this is one of the most difficult beers to fucking make in the world. So, here's to all the people that call me a bitch for drinking watered down beer.
What? This brings me to a good point.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the pet peeves and all that shit, right?
I haven't introduced it yet as a topic, but we talked about it earlier.
Introduce it as a topic.
All right, so as a new little subdivision of the show, each week we're going to talk about one thing that's kind of a pet peeve. It doesn't have to be from the week previous. It's just something that drives us crazy. So go ahead. What's yours?
Relates to this. IPA drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
Can you shut the fuck up and just drink your beer?
No, it just means they don't want to drink beer. That's why they drink IPA.
Like, can you just shut up and order? If you're gonna order an IPA, don't tell me about it. Because every IPA drinker that you find is like, no, couldn't ever possibly degrade my mouth to drink something so shitty. I must drink this horrible tasting beer that is about 38% alcohol.
And beer is exactly right. One beer. That's all they drink.
Yeah,
They're done.
one beer.
They're good. It must be the most powerful fucking beer in the world because it takes us about 20 to 25. But they drink one. They're totally good.
Yeah, because it's fucking 30%. Well, fuck, I shouldn't have eaten that.
It's 30% cock meat is what it is. It tastes like absolute shit. I haven't tasted one that I thought was fucking good. And I barely like this shit.
I've never liked an IPA. Every time someone goes, I got an IPA, try this. I drink it and it tastes like I literally put my mouth... I let my dog piss into my mouth. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a dog.
If you were going to get really drunk off of drinking dog piss, that or IPA, what would you do?
Probably the dog piss. Because it's sterile and I like the taste.
We keep pausing. Nobody's watching. They're all out.
You know what I'm talking about?
He knows what the fuck I'm talking about. What, from
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball,
Yeah.
right, motherfucker? I don't know if that's true. I don't really want somebody throwing a fucking wrench at me.
I feel like you could throw a wrench faster than you could throw a dodgeball.
I can't imagine why you couldn't. I don't know why. I mean, you got a pretty good grip on that
you could whip
thing.
the fuck out of a wrench.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get hit with a fucking wrench, with a fucking hammer. I don't want to get hit with... I mean, the choice is I can get hit with a fucking ball with air in it, or some type of a tool. I'm taking the fucking ball. The playground ball. That's where I'm at.
You know those are banned now?
Really?
The dodgeballs that like you grew up with is not what we grew up with.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed since the 70s, so... Actually, I'm more of an 80s child, so...
You're not wrong. There is a lot that's changed.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I know we've talked about it in the podcast, but I think there needs to be some time spent talking about how people of your age got fucked because of COVID. Like, you got screwed out of your senior prom. Basically, your senior year of high school.
Real graduation, senior ball, senior skip day, or senior trip.
But
the only good thing that happened that year was that I was able to finish my senior year for wrestling.
But let me ask you this. Everything happens for a reason. God bless the broken road, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. I don't
You
think you're
are
supposed
coming...
to blah, blah, God.
I'll blah, blah, whatever the fuck I want. This is my fucking podcast. If he wants to get on it, get on it. I'll interview you, fucking Jesus. But my question to you is...
Quick tail off. What's your first interview question to God? If you're going to interview him.
When am I going to die? He knows.
That's your first question?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to know that.
Only if it's like in 40 years. But my thing to you is...
What if he says tomorrow? You can't take it... Well, he is God. Could you just be like, make me forget that?
Yeah. Just like erase it from my brain.
8 seconds.
But let me... You're going to die...
Right now.
Yeah, you're going to die now. No, but my...
He's God. He doesn't have to shoot you.
He
He could just... What's the word? Smite you?
Smite me, oh mighty smiter. But can I get back to my fucking point? Back to the Future, space-time continuum says you fuck with the past. You didn't have the fucking 12th grade that you wanted, but you were coming into your own in 11th grade. You finally were getting good at fucking wrestling. You were going to fucking push yourself into a different level. Might have pushed yourself up into a higher echelon of coolness in school, which may have pushed you into the arms of a different female, which may be a totally different path than you have right now. So my point is, sometimes these fucked up situations that we're in, we don't realize it at the time. But like Garth Brooks says, sometimes unanswered prayers. That's not what he says. But, I forgot the name of the fucking song. What is the... He doesn't just say unanswered prayers, but he says something. God's greatest gifts. And back to God. So what would you ask him?
My first question?
Yeah. How would you say hello to him? I'm God. Go ahead. I walked out. I levitated down to the seat. I'm sitting here.
Out of respect, I gotta bow, right?
God wears flat brim hats, so now you're fucked because you've been bad mouthing him for a long time. So I'm sitting here. Jesus, this motherfucker's old as shit. Got a flat brim on. So go ahead. I already don't like you because of your comments. So what do you got to say?
I would have to ask the reasoning for certain things happening.
Right. But you only get one question. You got a certain thing. What's your question? I'm going to give you like a genie in a bottle. I'm going to give you 3 questions. What's the 3?
The first is why COVID? Why was that? What was the purpose of it?
Mm-hmm.
Implemented it for some reason.
Mm-hmm. And then I tell you, I don't like you asking me why I do what I do. I fucking smite you. You're dead. So don't fucking question God, first off. You're questioning me, but you're questioning why I'm doing this.
Number 2 is I'm asking mid-semester and you kind of haven't been doing well and you ask your teacher if you're going to pass the class by the end of the semester if you do well from now on.
Yeah, and the teacher asked you to blow him? No, that happened to me. That's not what happened to you? I'm sorry. God damn it, I didn't need to suck that guy off. You know what? That was a fucking hard fought D I got, and I'm proud of it. Okay.
Literally!
God damn. I reeled that thing in a regular with for a while. I learned a lot that day. Alright, so okay. And we're back.
Okay.
I look tiny.
So, leading up to that, my question to God would be, what's my grade? Am I making it in this motherfucker, or am I getting sent downstairs?
Oh, I gotcha.
Am I hitting the benchmark now?
You're at the first quarter. You know what I mean? First quarter grades. You still got 3 more. I'm on my 3rd quarter. My average is my average. I can't pull.
But the final grade is always worth the most.
Dude, I pull a fucking 95 in my 4th quarter. My GPA was a 62. The rest, I'm still pretty fucked. I'm not a math guy. If I know I'm not making it, then what the fuck am I even trying for in the 4th? Am I right?
What's the point? You just start pushing kids down and kicking.
I just asked what the grade is. Oh, 85? Fuck that. Then I punch him in the fucking face and the game's over.
85? You're good.
No, I got 62 GPA. I'm talking about it's a final.
Oh, an 85 on the final.
Yeah, I can't get the final. I've been fucking up for fucking 46 years. I'm not coming back from this. You still have a shot.
I'm in the 3rd quarter.
He starts going through your list. You jerk off too much. You eat way too much. He goes through his whole fucking list of things.
I think if he said those words, I'd be like, how bad is hell?
Yeah.
Well, how bad is bad?
Excuse me there, JC. Could I jerk off and eat what I want now? Then give me a ticket there, would you? Guy?
Wait a minute. So, heaven is supposed to be, perfect, right?
Yeah.
Let's say a virgin passes away.
A lot of kids die.
Let's just say adult for the time being.
Don't want to talk about kids. Got it. Chick. Let's keep this.
Let's take the 40-year-old virgin from the movie, right? He wants to have sex, right? So, when he gets to heaven, does God let him experience it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
I hope so.
But that kind of seems like a hell type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
My heaven is I got my whole family there. You're there. You know, time is... I don't even notice that fucking 40 years has passed since I died. All of a sudden you show up, I high-five you. I let you know I got a jerk shack down the street. My family's there. But I got my own little room, right? I watch movies up here in the left corner. I'm spanking it all the time. God is perfect. I asked him for a couple of things. One of them is the greatest lotion. It actually feels like a vagina. Somehow my hand conforms into one. So every time I jerk off, it's banging a new chick. Every time I finish with that, I go over, and there's unlimited amount of fucking food that I like over here. Perfect place. But I get to
Holy shit! If my pantry was filled with the food I open,
every time.
I could just open my fridge
Every
and
time it's filled.
You open your fridge and there's a fresh Five Guys burger in there.
Every time
right
you
off
take
the
a
grill.
Five Guy burger, you close it, you open another Five Guy burgers right there. But it's a fridge because it's
heaven, so you don't gain weight.
Yeah, it's fridge. It's to keep it fresh, but it's actually hot. Like the burger tastes like it's right off the heat.
Heaven's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna be jerking off, eating a bunch of shit. I see my wife 3-4 hours a fucking day, which is about where she wants to be, where I want to fucking be at. You know what I'm talking about. You need your space sometimes. I got my fucking spank shack. I got my fucking unlimited amount of food, whatever the fuck I want over here, right? Yeah. I'm just saying it would be really great. It'd be really great.
This might be the most scattered and unhinged conversation we've possibly had.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. They don't tune in here for the fucking latest news, I can tell you that right now.
I really hope you don't, because we're not really valid sources.
No. Michelob Ultra in a pint glass tastes exactly the same as Michelob Ultra in a can, but still pretty good.
But a draft tastes different.
A draft tastes different.
Yeah.
It's different. Actually gives you a better buzz.
Do you want to do your ranking right now? Want to do the ranking right now?
Let's do the fucking ranking.
Rank your ways to consume beer.
I like that. Who gets first pick?
I want it.
Let me guess. Draft?
Yeah.
I'll go bottled then.
Fuck. Can. What the fuck's left?
Cup? I guess right out of the keg. Keg stand.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I'm too old for that. Plus my shirt will lift up, my gut will be, I'll be insecure the whole fucking time about it.
You're pushing
I'm not good at it. I got one hand trying to put the fucking shirt down to get the gut covered up the whole time.
You keep falling because you're taking one hand off.
It's not going to work for me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing keg stands.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Shotgunning.
That sounds good.
Do you prefer shotgunning or funneling?
I prefer anything that's fast, which is why I probably would be addicted to crack cocaine. No, seriously, I don't want a fucking slow buzz. I want a fast one. I want the first beer to get me the fucking...
I get it too. Why do you want to drink 50 beers?
Yeah.
Have that sit in your gut just to feel...
Why am I walking up a flight of stairs all fucking night long? You know what I mean? I want to be at the top. Fly me to the fucking top.
You want the elevator.
Beer, I'm up. Every beer, it takes another fucking step closer to where I want to be.
So shots are your elevator.
Yeah. Shots are my elevator. And you know what? Yeah.
Shots are your elevator.
Yeah. And you know what's even better than elevator? An escalator. Because I don't like fucking elevators, because I have a little bit of problem with thinking that they're going to break down. A shot, a
shot is much more an escalator than an elevator.
Yeah. Then what's the elevator? Because beer is a set of stairs. I'm sorry, it's fucking raise you down.
A shot of moonshine is
That's why the IPA guys have it right. They drink one, they go home.
No, they don't.
They go home, they finger bang their wives, they go to bed. That's it. They're fucking totally fine with it. That's all they get. Which I'm totally fine with. I don't mind a finger bang. I don't want you to think I don't. I do. I'm quite a fucking wizard with these motherfuckers. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think I can't work the mouse, because I can, but what I'm saying to you is, those guys, they drink one IPA, possibly two. They get in their Subaru, they drive home, they finger bang their wife while they jerk off next to them afterwards. I guarantee it fucking happens.
Yeah.
Now, what we do is, we start off, we drink 12 strong, and then we start drinking fucking shots.
Yeah.
And we have plenty of people in the family that could drink 24, 28, 36 beers in a night. They could do it. They don't like the shots.
But guess what? We're just as drunk as they are.
Yeah.
And I don't have about 6 gallons of beer in my stomach.
Exactly. So what if I just came in Right here is a shot of tequila. Right here is a bump of cocaine. I'm fucking set for the entire night. Am I right? Why don't I cut to the fucking chase?
I don't think...
I'm trying to get to cocaine status. That's my dream with alcohol.
But I hear, like, people would take
So why not just fucking shoot? Why not just do it?
Many logistical reasons.
The addiction part's a problem. I'm going to give you that. The addiction part's a problem.
Yeah.
But do you ever think about the addiction part to alcohol? How many fucking times do we have to be hungover and say, God damn, man, I don't want to feel like ass again, and then do it over and over and over? It's a fucking addiction. I don't care what level addiction it is. It's still an addiction. What if I knew that I could just have cocaine when I was getting ready to go out to the bar or hang out with you guys? What if I didn't? What if I wasn't casually just snorting coke at the office? What if I was? What if I was blowing guys for cocaine? There's another fucking step to this. But what if I wasn't? And what if cocaine was just so fucking? It was just what I did. Everybody knew. They were like, "This guy, you want me picking up an 18 pack?" I was like, "No, I got coke," and it just became regular. And then you guys started drinking.
There'd be an intervention at some point.
But I was only doing it every once in a while. Is that a problem? If I was only doing it at like social occasions, is that a problem?
But do you then start changing your habits and just being like, whoa, we're hanging out?
I mean, I'm skinnier at that point.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big part.
But my point is, if everything in moderation is the rule, if moderation is a rule, if I could moderate cocaine,
I don't know any like.
What if I only did cocaine 8 times a year?
Well, it's just a matter of only doing it 8.
I'm just gonna do it 8 times. That's it. That's healthier than drinking beer 50 times a year. Gotta be.
What are the side effects of cocaine?
I don't fucking know. I hear you can fuck all night, which is not a side effect. That's an awesome fucking effect.
Yeah.
And I know
I think that's the main effect. Like,
yeah. You lose weight and you're fucking and you're like and a joy to be around. So what the fuck is the downside to it?
God damn.
I drink beer, I feel bloated and fat. I start taking shots and I get fucked up. And I turn into an asshole. There's no happy part to it. Actually, between beer like 3 and 4. That's a happy.
The question is, if you only do it at social occasions, do you start calling like everything like you're like, it's Wednesday night dinner, social occasion. Like,
you're telling me mom's spaghetti wouldn't be better with a rail, bumping a rail?
I have no idea. Does it?
Me neither. I've never done it, but I'm guessing that if you walked into mom's high off cocaine, you'll deal with the 10 million little motherfuckers running around a lot better. All of a sudden you're high-fiving them?
No, I feel like it makes you more anxious, like, right? Like, you're like crazy now.
I don't know. I think we should experiment.
I'm going to say no to that one.
Pass?
I'm going to pass on that one.
All right. Well, I'm out too then. If we were doing it together, I'd give it a shot.
Like, are you calling like we go to the movies and now you're like, social occasion?
Shit. You want to do coke and go to a movie?
No!
So we're not doing it coke. No, I'm just saying. At this point in my life, have nothing to lose. Okay?
Like, when I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to try it. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to
jam it down. I'm not going to be here on your deathbed. I'm going to already be up there with my Jack Shack, but, waiting for you. My special lube sauce. There's going to be a lot of shit. No, there's going to be a lot of cool shit there that people came up with.
This is turning creepily into Kanye's situation somehow.
I'm not blowing you. I don't care what the fuck you say. I'm not doing it.
Apparently you'll blow someone for coke, you just said.
I said, what if it turns into... There's always what ifs. Anyway, that got off.
Yeah, what if that got off track quick?
Got off track. But, no, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, Goodwill Hunting, she said, let's meet for a coffee. And he says, how about we meet for caramels? Because really, caramels are as arbitrary as meeting for coffee. Meaning... The point is if I decide that I drink alcohol in excess and it's crazy, and I decide that I can control cocaine and I know.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right?
It all sounds crazy.
Arguably, cocaine is more addictive than beer, right?
But I've been fucking hungover on alcohol probably 1,000 times in my life, and I think that's an
not helping the case, though.
Right.
But
I'm still back.
No, you're still back. But I'm saying, like, if 100 times you tell yourself, oh, that hungover sucked, and then you do it again, would it not just be amplified because isn't Coke more addictive?
Yeah. But if it gave you superpowers, would you do it?
I'm doing it.
Yeah. What would you pick?
Superpowers?
What would you pick?
Ooh.
I want to fly like a motherfucker too, right? You want to fly?
Teleportation.
I don't know how I'd
Give
want
me
to fly.
teleportation.
You know, because I see they'll fly up and then they fucking. I want to fly fucking. You know.
That
I
way?
want to do that guy right there.
Like Superman?
Definitely Superman.
You know, if cocaine gave you powers, I would totally do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's powers.
Right.
We're talking about powers.
I think cocaine does give you powers though.
I'm talking about like real powers. If it gave me real powers, who's not doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing it if it gave you powers? It gave you superpowers.
Just one night you tried it. Fuck it.
You get a night of superpowers. I'll at least take a night of superpowers.
You gotta take a night of superpowers.
At least one
Why
night.
would you not take a night of superpowers?
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Do you know women get breast reductions, and I've joked to you saying that's slapping God in the face for a
in the
gift?
face. Yeah.
Do you think there's a penis size if you had it, you would get a cock reduction?
Literally 0% chance, unless it was like
Like,
something
what do you
so
think that if it was
unmanageable.
like, what's unmanageable? Like you're stepping on it?
No, not stepping on it, but if it's getting past my knee, then that's like affecting my daily
If
life.
you're past your knee, I'm just imagining that's here, right?
Yeah.
And that length goes to here,
Yeah.
then that length goes to there. You're blowing yourself. That's a fucking problem, okay? Because I don't want to have the option to blow myself. I'm going to do it every day. That's why I'd get a fucking penis reduction.
You're gonna
Because
get
then it turns into
You're gonna
not
get-
only somebody walked in on me jerking myself. If somebody ever walks in with my own dick in my mouth, I'd kill myself. That's where I'd get the reduction. Just put it just out of reach. Just out of reach.
so where you still look a little,
Yeah,
little,
a little kind of tempted,
yeah.
but I can't
Like
get to it.
don't you think like if you were able to do it, it would take like the what if is what makes it crazy.
Hmm. Yeah. No, there's not a what if I would do it. And I know for a fact, and this is going to sound disgusting and sick.
Nope, don't say it then.
I
Don't say what you're gonna say.
I just
don't say
I
no.
just-
Don't
There's
say
no
it.
way I wouldn't finish myself off in my mouth. There's no fucking chance. Are you serious? You would not.
I
What'd
don't
you
even
do?
know if I'm sucking myself off, dude.
Oh my god. You need to start doing cocaine then, because I'm telling you right now, you're fucked up in the head. There's no way I wouldn't do it.
I'm fucked up in the head?
Yeah, you're fucked up in the head. You wouldn't finish yourself off in your mouth?
Fuck no!
I'd take the other fucking hand and jam my fucking head further down on it while finishing. And you could take that to the fucking bank. If I go to heaven and my dick's big enough to do it, I'm doing it.
Well, if you go to heaven and your dick's that big, that means it's something you wanted.
I do want it.
Yeah.
Well, gift granted. All right, well,
Alright.
we're
Let's move on to
32 in.
this.
Let's
All right,
move
we'll
on
just
to
play this.
yours.
Just
Cut
play
this.
this.
We got some Whitney Houston to listen to.
We got some
tonight.
Whitney Houston and ping pong to play.
Fucking ping pong. I love it.
Alright.
I'm not
So-
playing it, but I love it.
This is a trend on TikTok, right? They're not really going to get to be able to see this because we don't have editing skills, but this is a tier ranking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you IMDb's top 12 movies. You're not going to know what comes next.
Okay.
You get 2 slots for each. S is the best, superstar.
Mm,
Then A through F, like normal school grading.
yeah.
Each category. F means it's like it fucking sucks. Take it away.
I
Kill
always
it.
was told by my mother F was fucking awesome, but I mean, I got a lot of them. Can you just read the? I got it up here.
You got it?
Yep, ready.
This is blind ranking. You only get 2
Done.
slots.
Done.
You only get 2 slots.
Done.
A grade.
Done.
All right.
Hit me. Debbie Does Dallas. You ever see it? Good movie.
Inception. S, A, B, C, D, or F.
I'm gonna go F.
All right. I don't know. I don't want to go in order because I feel like you would know these.
Mhm.
Schindler's List.
I'm gonna hit the A on that one.
A.
I love that movie.
All right.
I don't love the content. I don't want to make you think I like what's going on in it, but I like the fucking movie.
Pulp Fiction.
That's gonna be a B.
So you got an A, a B, and an F.
Mm,
All right. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Fight Club.
that's gonna hit the S.
S. So we got Fight Club and S. Schindler's List in A.
Mm,
Inception in F. And Pulp Fiction in B, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is exactly how I'd rank it so far. This is not even fun.
I'll make it fun for you.
The Dark Knight.
Ooh, I like that motherfucker. But that's what we were talking
That's
about
really
earlier,
good.
right? They got IMDb's ranking Casablanca tops, and then Dark Knight's one of the highest rated, highest grossing movies of all time. I'm going to put it at an A.
An A. That's where I would have put it too. Fuck. We haven't disagreed yet. Godfather Part 1.
That's going down the list to D.
D. Yeah. I haven't seen it, so I can't even grade it properly. Lord of the Rings, first movie.
F.
You've used all your Fs now.
Yeah, they're gone.
Lord of the Rings Part 2.
That's going to D.
All D's gone.
Every fucking Lord of the Rings is firing at me next, I think. About 17 of those motherfuckers.
No. Godfather Part 2.
That's a better one. I'll get that with a C.
All right. You got a C left and an A and a B left?
And an S.
And an S. Forrest Gump.
I got an A left, you said, or no? That's going to A.
Did I already ask you Shawshank?
Ooh, that's top.
That's
going up there.
That's
That's
your
S.
last S.
That's my last S then.
And I specifically saved this one for last because you told me you actually like it. 12 Angry Men.
I do like it, but I couldn't go over these other ones, so whatever the lowest one
C.
I
You
got.
have one C left.
Yeah, I'll go with C.
Which I actually think is relatively decent for the list we were given.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good ranking.
All right.
I don't even know where to go from that. There was no dispute.
Well, we did the best we could do.
To be fair, we have been watching movies with each other for at least over a decade.
We've never done cocaine together, for the fucking record.
And I've never sucked him off like Kanye's cousin. Okay?
Okay, got weird there, guy. All right, 36 minutes in, we promised our audience that we'd be out of here in 30. Knew that wasn't going to happen. That's technical audio and visual bullshit. Tell these fine folks where they could listen to us.
I got it
if they
right
don't
last
wanna
time. Let's see if I can bring it into this next
I
episode.
think you can.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. All at halfway to middle age. If you're not looking, nope. If you can't find us, you're not looking.
Nailed it.
Should I do the air hug like my professor?
Oh, yes, go ahead. End it with that.
Yeah, so I have a very, very nice professor who ends every class with a air hug.
Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, we love you. If it's your second time, we love you more. And if it's your third, you're our favorite. But I'm just kidding. Check us out weekly. We're going to do another giveaway very, very soon to say thank you. And I don't know, it was fun. I had a really good time.
I had fun. Aside from the beginning of the old
Thanks for dealing
camera.
with us. We'll check you next week. Peace. We out.